This YouTube video is specifically for people for whom, for whatever reason, things have gotten really out of control. So right now, I am sitting in my 9-year-old daughter's room, and she's the sweetest little thing, but she's messy, and I haven't helped her in a really long time. I'm going to break this series down into 3 parts. So the first one is going to be how to clean your house in 1 minute, how to clean your house in 5 minutes, and how to clean your house in 15 minutes. You're probably thinking, there is absolutely no way that I can clean my house in any of those lengths of time. And you're right, you can't. You cannot clean your whole house in that length of time. But you're also wrong, because what you can do is you can make it better. And that's really what Some Betterment is all about. It's all about having a growth and improvement mindset instead of trying to be perfect. We're going to break it up into those time frames because they're manageable. That's really what we want this to be. We want this to be manageable so that you can make some progress. So we're going to start with 1 minute and then we're going to go from there. Let's say, for example, somebody's coming over to your house. It's a disaster. You throw everything into a room, you close the door. That's just creating another problem for later. So what I'm going to teach you here is not that. It's an end-to-end solution. So in 1 minute, we might not accomplish very much, but I can promise you that if you keep doing this technique and you keep using it, that you're going to create a better situation for yourself, and you're going to learn how to maintain that solution. The first thing that we're going to do, choose an area that's going to make the most impact for you. The reason that I say that is because if you're not doing well, you can't do anything for anyone else. So I want you to choose something that is going to have the most impact for you and help improve your situation. That could be maybe making a path to your bed. It could be making your bed, because it's really nice to get into a made bed. It might be your kitchen so that you can eat better. Whatever it is, make sure that you're doing something that's going to improve your situation, because if you're doing well, that means you can do well for the rest of your family or for other people. I am going to choose my daughter's desk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of it now before I've even touched it, and then I'm going to take a picture of it after we've had our 1 minute. Okay, so we've done step 1, which is choose an area. Step 2 was take the photo. Step 3, put your shoes on. Go and find some shoes. They don't need to match. I mean, if you want them to match, that's fine, but they don't need to. Just choose 2 shoes, put them on your feet, and then we'll move on to step 4. The next thing that you need is an empty bag. Any bag will do. I mean, one that's gonna go in the rubbish bin. So it can be a shopping bag, it can be a garbage bag, whatever. Don't think about it too hard. Step number 5 is set a timer for 1 minute. 1 minute only, that's all that we're going to do. You don't get any more time. Set your timer for 1 minute. 1 minute is not a very long time. You do not want to do a whole lot of thinking in this time. If there's just a lot of trash around, like I can see here that there are things that need to be thrown out. So I'm just going to use my bag for trash. After I collect the trash, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one thing up at a time and I'm going to put it where it belongs. So I'm going to look for things that already have a place in my house, and I'm going to take them to that place straight away. What that means is that the impact that we're going to have in this 1 minute is going to be really, really small. But the principle is going to be the same for 5 minutes, for 15 minutes. You want to have an end-to-end solution. So when you finish cleaning, it's going to be better and you'll have actually done something that's going to have a lasting impact. You've got 1 minute. I don't want you to go any further than that. When the timer goes off, you're going to stop, and then we're going to move on to step number 6.
Before we get started, I want to tell you about the free printable I've developed that breaks down the methods step by step, and it'll help you tackle the overwhelming mess in your home. So it's totally free for you to download. So you can find that link in the description below. So I'm going to start my minute now. It's going to be a little bit sped up, and we'll see how much impact I'm able to make.
Okay, so my timer has gone off. We're not quite finished yet. The reason that I had you put your shoes on and that I had you get that bag of rubbish, even if you only have one piece of rubbish in the bag, your option is go and put that piece of rubbish, take it out of the bag, put it in your proper trash bag, and then take that trash bag out. So we're trying to do an end-to-end solution here. So the impact comes from actually getting the things out of the house. What I'm going to do now with my trash bag, I've only got a few bits in here, but I'm going to tie it up. I'm going to walk outside to where my trash can is, and I'm going to throw it out in that trash can. In 1 minute, I couldn't do a lot, and I was very tempted to keep going, but I really want you to stop after that because I want you to see that that 1 minute, even though you may not have gotten a lot done, has improved the situation. So I put away the robe, I put some things in the bag that were rubbish that we don't need anymore, and it's tidier than it was before. Maybe it's just a very, very small improvement, but we're not going for perfect. We are going for growth. Congratulations! You have made some betterment in your life. You have tidied an area that is tidier than it was before, and that's great. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you feel super inspired, go ahead and do that minute again. Go ahead and graduate to the next level, which is 5 minutes. So you can go and watch that video if you want to see the slightly different method of doing 5 minutes. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please leave me some comments and let me know how it went.